Okay, there are two lines in your life. Will you like to remember them? How many of you believe in feelings? Oh, come on, I'm not an IRS inspector that I'll send you the bill. Just, it's a matter of talking. Feelings, 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 feelings. Feeling is very important because this is how it works. Intellect releases 1,000 thoughts per wink of the eye. It will never stop. If it ever stops, you shall be insane mentally and you should be ineffective physically. It's a law of nature. The difference between an animal and a man is not that you have 2 legs and he has 4 legs and he has hoofs and you don't, and you can earn money and pay bills and he doesn't. All this doesn't make any difference at all. Is something going on? Would tell him in stupid in future the car should be stopped there and not here. This is first time you have disturbed my class. Don't do it ever. All right? Get out of here. All right. Sorry for the disturbance. You know, everybody has to do their job. Now, in your caliber, you are a human. Therefore, one thing is gifted to you other than the animal. And that gift is simple. It is not adequate or inadequate, or we have it or you don't have it and we don't have it. It's not true. The gift is that you have intellect. Birds, animal, there are 8.4 million life species on this planet. Half of them in water, half of them on earth and air. You understand? You are just one of them. The difference between everything else and you is that you have intellect and others don't. Not understood. So when you think you are thinking, you are not thinking. You do not, as a human being, have the capacity to think. Thinking is around you like a shackle. Thoughts come to you per wink of the eye 1,000. So there is nothing. If you think, you are adding your troubles. If you just feel what is coming through your thought form, you will be overloaded anyway. 100,000, they call it shashra, a lotus of 1,000 petal. This is what they call the brain in yoga. That means you get 1,000 thoughts per wink of the eye. It doesn't matter you are a Buddhist, Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, Jain, Christian, atheist, or believer or non-believer, it doesn't make any difference. Woman, man, one thing is common, that you are, and one thought can have a weight of a sand, granule of a sand, or a thought can have a weight of whole galaxy. Question is what you are thinking. Whatever you're thinking, that mental magnetic thought sits on you. Think of Jupiter and you have Jupiter on you. Even God is a thought. If you are not realized person, God is a thought. Everybody is working by thought form in a human. Some have thoughts, they cannot mature them. Some have thought, they make it negative. Some have thought, they make it positive. Some have thought, but they are empty. Some have thought, they are solid. The power of a man is in his thought. There's nothing else. Thought is very important. Now, You have thoughts. Everybody has thoughts. But who doesn't have thought? An animal doesn't have thought. A fish doesn't have that. Because they're survival species. You are the one who hold everything. Either you have nothing or you have too much. You are never balanced. However, this is a thought which can make or mar your life. One line. You feel through thought. Thoughts become feeling. Feeling become emotion. Emotion become commotion, and commotion become neurosis and all that. Or emotion become desire, and desire become workable, and you start working for it, and you sweat to death for one desire. And there's no such thing as no desire, because to be desireless is also desire. So, some people, I have no desire. It's a desire. You really want to know. Everybody is a sexual and everybody has sex. Sex does not mean that you mean this woman lie down and man lie over or back both or man to man. Whatever. You have a very precise misuse of the word sex. Sex means actually sensuality of the sixth sense, super sense. We normally call it common sense. Is a creative bija in us. We are all with a creative bija to create ourselves and grow. This is our basic inheritance as human. And we can use it any way we want. I don't want you to put a check calendar on it, and neither you have to have that, take a ticket and pay the rent for it. It's a very simple thing. It's your life. I am not asking you to be celibate, and I am not asking you to be not celibate. I am asking you, it is your blood, your emotion, your commotion, your feeling. Use it the way you want it. I'm not playing that game, but I'm explaining to you, it is what it is. So, there is a thought. If you feel out of that thought and all thoughts that you are provided, you will enjoy a pleasure out of it. If you feel you are deprived, you will be depressed. Depression will make you absolutely one way or the other painful. Pain in life, sometimes sit down, make a counting. How much painful you are, that much depressed you are. And that much deprived you feel. And it's a thought. Thought of being deprived. Why somebody's father died down? I was talking to somebody father died. I said, how old he was? He said 96. When he fell sick, he said when he was 36. This guy fell sick 36 until 96 years. Now, give me a break. Huh? How many years comes in between? This man has lived 60 years on the shoulders of his family. Believe me or not. And they were feeling deprived and very sad. I say, why? Because they don't know what to do. Because every member in the family was taking a 3 months leave to cater to this guy. And they have done it for so many years, then they've grown up. Some of them are old. They can't let the habit go. And for them, there's a deprivation. Those crunchy bones and those lifting up, it becomes a habit, it's a common feeling. Your pain lies in the thought of feeling deprived or in the thought feeling provided. If you feel provided, there shall be no stress. If you feel deprived, you shall have very serious problem of depression. Are we clear on that? And majority of the time you do fight. You quarrel. Is that word quarrel? Or you feel angry, or you feel all that. There are two ways of behavior. One is to push people to do something, and you create a chaotic, like a lightning. That's anger. It's called constructive anger. Destructive anger is when you feel angry. Acting angry is not wrong. That's professional. Feeling angry is terrible. But why you feel angry? Because you cannot continue flow of your life. The life force blows over. Fuse off. There's a darkness, no light. This happens to all of us. We have not learned consistency with our own energy. We have not experienced the flow of our own psyche. I'm not healthy, I'm not happy, I'm not holy, I am nothing. But I've learned something. It's great to be nothing. Zero. Word is Krishna, Kare Shunya, where entire creation becomes zero. Shunya means zero. Nothing. Anybody who can feel totality as nothing shall have everything. Because you have to, it's a simple micro and macro consciousness. The whole world is totally contained in two words, 1 and 0. Believe me or not. What is 9? 0, 1 underneath. 6, 0, 1 over. 8, 2 twisted ones. 3, 2 cut 8. Half ones. 2, really 2. 2 is just a Z. 2 is always known as Father, Son and Holy Ghost. Longing. 4 is called cup of prayers. 5 is half of balance. 6 is man of prayer. 7 is platform meditation. 8 is infinity. 9 God is blessing. 0 is 0. 1 is He. 2 is longing. 3 is half devil, half divine. 4 is cup of prayer. 5 is half of balance. Total numerology. 0 is 0. Whosoever does not know 0 does not know wheel, does not move. Indians never knew the wheel. They always drag themselves. You want to drag your life? That's why anybody who's here is dragging his life, he doesn't know 0. The whole game of life is from 0 to 1. And when you are in 0, you should be absolutely stress-free. And when you are in 1, there's no need to be stressful. Got the idea? Do you have the understanding? It is so 0 that you feel that you earn. You feel you learn. Don't you understand a computer? One switch wrong got pressed, 3 months all statement got flat. Nothing, wiped out. It can happen to your computer too. You are you within the environments. If environments play wrong game, you are 0. So start from 0, understand 0, be 0, and from 0 to become 1 is divine, is all powerful. That is total. That is a reality, that's a religion, that's actually the purpose of whole higher consciousness. Call it anything. That's all it is. First you must know 0, and then you must, not only you, This is the problem. Some people know 0, that's it. Some people know 1, that's it. Both are wrong. First, if you know 1, ridiculous, then you must know 0 and then know 1. And if you know 0, you must know 1. This progressiveness of life which has to play its role is called human. And the process is called union. And it's like in a car you have a transmission. When there's a tremendous height, you put 4 gears. The same car which otherwise will never carry you, carries you. Where is the power? Have you changed the engine? No. Have you changed the gas? No. You change the gear. A person who does not know how to change the gear is the most stupid human. Your intelligence is not how wise you are, how rich you are, how educated you are. Your intelligence of success is based on what you negotiate in life, how you negotiate in life, with who you negotiate in life. Power of life is based on your communication. And if the proper gear strength is behind your communication, you are great, otherwise you are failure. Luck doesn't play any role in it. There's a common saying in the West, luck favors fools. Do you understand what I'm saying? Kind of, right? Little bit. Happiness is my birthright. Health is my privilege. To be holy is definite because I have 9 holes. So I am holy. You are holy because you have 9 holes. And if you don't watch on those 9 holes, you will be behind the watch and you shall pay the cost of it. Health is a privilege. Happiness is a right. And being holy, you are granted. Now you feel you are unholy, that's your problem. That means one of the whole is off balance. Is either overtaxed or undertaxed, something is wrong. Now for that, every man has a desire of conduct and code of conduct. Code of conduct and desire of conduct are not same. Feeling rich and being rich are 2 different things. Feeling wise and being wise are 2 different stories. So I like to take you today, actually I should have been, I don't know, I'm going out or something, and I don't think next week we are not teaching a class. Well, sorry, my apologies. I have to complete this with you guys, this stress-free zone. But you know, I have a responsibility to make money for these guys. Those who do not wear turban, they pay, and those who wear turban, they pay. Nobody pays me, but we all pay to our own future. So people who do not wear turban, we can't ask them to pay, and people who wear turban, we can't remind them to pay. So problem is the same. But somewhere along the line, it's a little bit responsible post in which I am, and I have to run around a little bit. So whenever I get a chance, I have to complete this whole thing. To give you a little bit. Tonight we have a time, we will just work it out. Let us get into our conscience stress-free zone. Our conscience. Conscience? Conscience? Stress-free zone. The first, these are very technical exercises. I hope you will follow them correctly. You will enjoy them. All right. Take these 3 fingers. These 2 and this finger, you see? And make a zone that tight, press it. Press it like me. Look like a yogi, right? Does it look? You're doing something. It's just to give you a false identity that you are doing something. It doesn't mean anything, but just do it, what I say. And now, put it right there, in front of you, holding at the side of your meridian point where your elbow meet. It's a very simple thing, down here, and use it as a scissor and cut it. Don't do anything, I'm not saying anything more. Use it as a scissor, and as scissor goes, keep on cutting. See what happens to you. We will watch it on time. Open it, scissor is to open and cut, like this, not like this. Somehow you're doing this. That won't mean. Pull and then move it like a scissor. You are cutting your bad luck, your bad thoughts, your misfortune, your everything. Even in spite of that, you will feel miserable in another half minute. Whatever bait I give you, so I tell you, after you do this for half an hour, you will be a king, but you will be a miserable king because this exercise does it. It's automatic. Just it is a Jupiter and Saturn finger, and your Sun and Mercury is tied down by your ego. So minus ego, you are doing something. And God, it will put you inside out. But keep on doing fast enough. Faster and full you do, result will be better. And proportionately be less if you cheat. Qualify is worthwhile. And especially for those who have missed 2 classes in the past on this stress-free zone. I do mark faces, I may not remind things. I had a dinner and I had an uncle and I have this and I had a date and I had a pit. I know all that stories. You are so busy without work, I can't even believe it. But however, come on now, do it. Speed it up a little bit. When you feel very stressful in life and you need a downer or upper, sit down somewhere and do this exercise, you'll be shocked what it can do for you in a couple minutes. This is a very workable thing. Now I want you to keep on doing fast and thinking negative thoughts. Think negative and keep on doing this physical exercise. Just watch what this does and how much negative you can think. Now try to get the worst negative thought. Now you're not going to be loud, so only I will know because the aura will change. And that, don't worry, there are so many, I won't concentrate, but keep on doing. Take the worst thought. I want to see, but if you don't, I know you are cheating. Concentrate, take your worst thought and keep on scissoring it. Concentrate, concentrate, concentrate. If one thought is gone, second, put third, put all negative thought, pull them out. Desires, pornographer, non-pornographer, perverted, anything wrong you can imagine, think. This is the time to keep doing that and bring it out and keep cutting it like a scissor. Doesn't matter how unholy the thought is. Pull it out of your subconscious and pull it out. Now it's some of you are finding difficulty what to think. Arey, think anything, make it up. Move faster. You have to apply your life force to it. It is difficult and is painful. It does two things, but it's very enjoyable at the same time. You are first time touching your own negative self, which you always avoid, never think it exists, and never bother about it. It's a simple exercise. I think this is one of the most difficult exercise you have ever done. But if your speed is right and you are continuous in pulling the thoughts out, it will create a miracle work. Don't worry if your nervous system cannot handle it, just stop for a minute, stretch your arm, keep doing, but don't stop. Muscle will swell up, shoulders will swell up. I know, it can hurt anywhere. Sometimes it hurts the lower back, for which there is no reason. But it's all temporary, it's nothing permanent. Slow doesn't work in this. Fast. Thought is 1,000 thought per wink of eye. I'm not asking you to take that speed, but I'm asking you to get grow. Open and close. Pull every negative thought you have, or you know, or you understand. Don't stay still and give yourself. It's a very, very powerful exercise, not me, you, and us. It is something which is practically you have to learn as a human being. It's not your power. Otherwise, you will feel confused, you will feel depressed, you will feel negative. At this moment, you work. Work on yourself. Somebody should work on you. You are willing to pay. No, that doesn't work here. Here you work on yourself. You pay for entry, you don't pay for work. Here you pay to work. Move, move, move. Little bit cheating is permissible, but some of you are just totally cheating. That's not fair. Little bit is all right. 10% max. Move, move, move. Move thy holy fingers. Saturn and Jupiter are cutting the thoughts which you are pulling out of the subconscious. See how it works? Is a meridian connection right here. And now we will be entering a most painful zone. Yeah, it will be very painful because now the pattern of the neurons and your power of strength and courage and projection is going to change. Now this is the benefiting moment. If you are not done before, catch up and keep doing fast and consciously. It should produce the effect we expect. All right, start cannon breath and keep on cutting. You know how cannon works? Have you not heard cannon? Cannon has a special sound. Cannon fire for a limited period takes away the toxin from the lungs area, that's all. If you want to keep the all daily garbage there, keep it. It applies to you all. All right, now start doing with the lips only. Move the lips only. That is Papa. The sound Papa came from two lips. You only know kissing. I am telling you where the sound of Father came. It is create the Papa sound out of your lips. But don't push word Papa, let lips create it. And keep fingers moving and thought pulling. You couldn't come to this planet without Papa. So create that sound. It is the basic bija sound. Create it with your own lips. Not speak it, create it. Some of you love stress so much they don't want to let it go. It's amazing. Move the fingers fast and the lips fast. If you cannot catch up with negative thought, try to pull it somehow. But most of you are losing that thought pulling process. Now think you are abusing somebody with your mouth and lips are just creating that sound. Become obnoxiously abusive in your thought. I have used two words. First I have used A, obnoxious. And then abusive. Take all possibility of manufacturing obnoxiousness and abusiveness and take it out. But keep moving. Bring that thought into your memory so that you can release them. Moment you release them, they will not be yours. What a wonderful time. Inhale deep and relax. Now we have to do physical one thing and after that we'll be free. Put your hands around your neck and you have to dance your body. From navel point onward, you have to dance your body. Put that tape on. They will enjoy it. Navel onward. Try to keep base solid and move the upper body like you are dancing it. But hold it behind your turban or neck, whatever it is. Hold it tight. We'll give you a rhythm so that you can play with it. It has to be a violent dance of the body with the basic beat. As you please, but it should be very forceful. Come on. It is working. Keep up. Get loose, get going. You are doing fine. Some of you have problems in the body which you are releasing energy. Wonderful. Little more energy, little more aggressiveness, little more wildness. No, no, it is not saintly. You have to be angry with it. Little wild, little angry, and little forceful. Don't worry. But if the madness will come out, what will remain will be very nice. Time is running out. Try best. Inhale deep, put your hands up straight. Straight, all 5 fingers wide open. And now breathe the cannon fire. Try it, try it, try it, try it. Get rid of all the toxins. All fingers open. Don't let the finger touch each other. You have a half a minute only left. Inhale deep, deep, and stretch yourself upward. Stretch, stretch. Pull up, pull the spine, stretch upward. Let the breath go. Inhale again. Stretch up. Let the breath go. Wow, stretch up now. Breathe again. In and out, quick. All right, breathe in deep. Very good. Hold tight and stretch up for God's sake. This is one breath we have to use. That's it. Up, 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 up. Try to pull every bit of you. Every bit of you. Every bit. 5 more seconds and you will be fine. Come on, now try it. 4, 3, 2, relax. That's all, folks. That's all. Oh, that's okay. Now you can. Sometime don't miss the class. Come twice a week is not bad. Then you get rid of a lot of your stuff. You can be fine. And unfortunately, I don't think we will be available to meet again. Isn't that? Wish you Happy New Year. And till next year, I think the program demands that you will be deprived and I will be deprived of having audience with you twice a week. And that's how it boils down to. But I have tried to do my best, and there is part in this series which are left, which will complete, if God willing, we meet again. Just remember, these 3 parts of the stress-free zone are available. If you want a tape, or if you can't do it yourself, or I will even ask here in my absence that they should be repeated in the class as series. 1 day, 2nd day, 3rd day. And just practice these 3 and you will be totally a new person. I'm not asking you. You must understand something, is that too much garbage, and it doesn't matter what you put on it, stink doesn't go. But this 3 series will be in a position to take out of you lot of what you do not know even. May the long time sun Allah
surround you, and with your light within you,
guide
your way on.
May the long time
sun shine upon you,
all
love surround you,
and the
pure light within you, guide your way on.
God,
Your way on.
Lord God, the Creator, the one and only one, the being of all beings, grace of all graces, life of every life, strength of every self. May Thee grant us the prosperous and perpetual prosperous year. Give us the mind, health and wealth to be radiant in Thy name. Give us the peace of mind that we can bring tranquility and joy to enjoy the gift of life. In Thy name we pray to be one with Thy one self. Satnam.